Hello students, this is my fourth class on the chapter Our Environment. In previous class, we discussed about pollution, effect of pollution and causes of pollution. Today, we are going to study about prevention of pollution. We can prevent pollution or we can reduce pollution if each one of us take the responsibility. Understood? Let us discuss some points to prevent pollution. Student, first point is we have to reduce the use of plastics, as plastics do not decompose by the microorganisms. Understood? And pollute the soil. Second one is the plastics also choke the drains and do not allow water to flow. We have to use public transport more, and we should also walk or use a bicycle for short distances. Factories should be situated far away from cities and towns and must have tall chimneys to release smoke and harmful gases. Garbage should be segregated or separated as degradable and non-degradable and must be dumped in blue and green dustbins. Then sewage and dirty water, chemical containing water released from industries must be treated before being released into water bodies like rivers, lakes and oceans. Understood? Then we should not honk the horns of the vehicles unnecessarily, and we have to play the audio equipments, TV at low volume. So by these processes we can prevent pollution. Understood? The next point is conservation of the environment. Students, what is conservation? Let us study what is conservation. The protection and restoration of environment, or you can tell protection and restoration of nature and natural resources is known as conservation of the environment. All of you know that Earth is the only planet where life is possible. So we have to save our nature and its resources. Understood? So let us study some points how to conserve our environment. First one is afforestation. We should plant more and more trees. As all of you know, trees release oxygen and absorb carbon dioxide. Understood? Trees release oxygen and carbon dioxide during photosynthesis, which is necessary for us, necessary for all living beings. Then we have to save water and electricity. We have to save water and electricity and use them judiciously. Understood? Use them judiciously. Then the third one is we have to reduce the use of fossil fuel, as their amount is limited in our earth's surface. So you can say also we have to save fossil fuel. We have to save fossil fuel. Understood? Because they emit harmful gases and smoke. And students, we have to increase the use of renewable resources. We have to increase the use of renewable resources. Now you have one question, ma'am, what are renewable resources? Renewable resources are solar energy, wind energy, water energy. And these resources do not emit any harmful gas or any smoke, and they do not pollute our atmosphere. Then we have to recycle or reuse some materials like paper, glass and metals. That is adopting 3 R's. I have discussed in previous class 3 R's: reduce, reuse and recycle of goods. Understood? Then students, then the point is we have to reduce the use of chemical fertilizers, pesticides and insecticides in our crop fields to prevent land as well as water pollution. Yes, water pollution, because when these chemicals are washed away along with rainwater, they pollute the water bodies. Got it? So students, these are some points how to conserve our environment. To spread awareness among people all over the world. World Environment Day is celebrated on 5th June every year. Similarly, World Soil Day is celebrated on 5th December all over the world to bring awareness among people to conserve our environment. Understood? Now student, one point is your Kyoto Protocol. Let me discuss what is Kyoto Protocol. Kyoto Protocol is an agreement signed by some countries to reduce the emission of greenhouse gases. Got it? You all know what are the bad effects of greenhouse gases. Global warming. Global warming leads to so many hazards. You have idea. So this is Kyoto Protocol, one agreement signed by some countries to reduce the emit of greenhouse gases. Students, here we finish the whole chapter of our environment. You not only learn this chapter thoroughly, but you should develop some good habits. These habits to conserve your environment. Because you know, Earth is the only planet where we can live. There is no other planet where life is possible. So we have to conserve our nature and its resources. Understood? You know that our Earth is facing challenges every day like pollution, global warming, ozone layer depletion. So students, to reduce these bad things and to save our home planet, that is our Earth, we have to conserve the environment. This is all about this chapter. You learn it thoroughly. We will meet soon in our next class. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy. Bye.